Well, Vladimir Putin has some hot words for Hillary Clinton's attempt at a confrontation. And if that confrontation kicks off, you know you need to be ready for anything with this stuff right here. Foodforliberty.com/next news, 25-year shelf life. And you'll be able to survive the nuclear war that's coming when Hillary Clinton gets into office. Of course, we don't want Hillary Clinton in office. I'm just saying that. But you know, as we reported, Hillary Clinton said, or it was Vladimir Zhirinovsky said, that if Hillary gets in office, there will be a nuclear war. End of story. So prepare for the worst. Foodforliberty.com/next news. The link is in the description. Get some for yourself and for your family. Now, back to the news. Jack Davis at Western Journalism reports that stung at the hostile tone of the Democratic presidential candidate Hillary Clinton's efforts to cast Russia as America's greatest enemy, Vladimir Putin said he won't let Clinton become a global bully. Oh boy, this is really bad, folks. Okay, the tension is already rising between Putin and Hillary. Okay, quote, jeopardizing Russian-American relations in order to gain brownie points internally, I consider this to be harmful and counterproductive, Putin recently told reporters in Russia in a video. It's not funny anymore. If somebody out there wants confrontation, this is not our choice. But this means that there will be problems, Putin warned. Quote, we consider it wrong that we always have to be in conflict with one another, creating existential threats for each other and for the world, he said. They write here that Putin questioned whether Clinton's talk was genuine or for show. Would Mrs. Clinton deliver on her threats and harsh rhetoric against Russia if she became president, or will she correct her position against us, he said. And then Putin accused Clinton of trying to distract voters from the country's problems by blaming Russia and Iran for all of the nation's ills. And then Putin made it very clear, they state, that he would prefer to who he would prefer to see win the election. He said, quote, Miss Clinton has chosen to take up a very aggressive stance against our country, against Russia. Mr. Trump, on the other hand, calls for cooperation, at least when it comes to the international fight against terrorism. Isn't it interesting how he said that? How Trump wants to have cooperation, at least in the international fight against terrorism. See, Hillary Clinton birthed ISIS. She birthed the terror movement in the Middle East with President Obama. They created the vacuum filled by ISIS. Then they armed ISIS with weapons from Libya. Okay? And of course, John McCain had a hand in that too. So, they state here, naturally, Putin said, naturally, we welcome those who would like to cooperate with us, he noted. So, here you have it. Once again, this dangerous rhetoric on the global stage, headlong into a global war. As I stated at the beginning, Vladimir Zhirinovsky, one of Putin's underlings, very vocal Russian nationalist, said, if Hillary Clinton gets into the Oval Office, there will be a nuclear war. So we need to be ready for anything. And of course, I'll go back to this, foodforliberty.com/next news. If that nuclear war comes, you want to make sure that you are prepared. This is not a joke. My family has storable food. It's dehydrated. Just add water, boiling water, let it sit, and you're good to go. So just be ready. First of all, we can prevent nuclear war by not voting for Hillary Clinton. You vote for Trump. All right? So weigh in on this story in the comment section below. Subscribe for updates if you like what we're doing. Give us a thumbs up if you got something out of this report. And of course, share this report to bypass the media blackout and combat the false narratives. For the Next News Network, I'm Gary Franchi.
Hillary for Prison shirts now available. Link in the description.